another one. Make it a strong one. We're gonna have some fun.
Welcome to Live from Market Square here at Promotion Studios. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday evening.
Definitely, man. It's back in the studio.
Back in the studio.
Wednesday nights.
Back in action.
Market Square, down here on Market Square. We're in the studio on Market Square. It's not live from Market Square. It is raining outside, or it was raining outside.
Yeah, it's been off and on today. It was sunny, it was rainy, a little bit of everything.
Definitely, definitely. So we got some fantastic guests
We got
today.
a great show tonight. We got music from Hugh Allen. We also have local bull riding champion Cameron Elmore and Jack Allen, local actor and voice recorder. And
Just got a big award from the...
Just got a big award over the weekend at the Knoxville Film Fest.
Definitely.
And so we're going to be talking to all those fine folks this weekend. But first,
let's go into Hugh Allen, man.
kicking off with some music from Hugh. Hugh, take it away.
All right. How y'all doing today, guys? I appreciate y'all inviting us out here tonight.
Look at that. You're playing guitar and singing.
I know, man. I'm playing guitar and singing.
We're glad to hear it.
Call Ripley's, because you might not ever see this again.
We're glad to hear it. Let the folks know what they're going to hear.
All right. Well, the first song that I'm going to play is a song that's very dear to me. It's one I really love. It wasn't written by me, but it's one that I love playing, and I play it quite a bit. It's called Train to Birmingham. Hope you like it. I've been riding on this train, been drinking whiskey for my pain. Another good old boy is coming home, and every town I see wants to take a part of me, but that's the price that you pay when you roam. So I cry when I have to, and I lie like hell when I can, and I die just a little slower on this train to Birmingham. I got holes in all my shoes, this guitar full of blues, a one-way ticket for a remedy. And I've been singing all night long the same old lonesome song. Hey, Porter, are we out of Tennessee? So I cry when I have to, and I lie like hell when I can, and I die just a little slower on this train to Birmingham. I've been riding on this train, been drinking whiskey for my pain, trying to get to Birmingham, you see, but I'll never get to Birmingham. You know, getting there wasn't the plan. I just like the feel of going home. So I cry when I have to, and I'll lie like hell when I can, and I die just a little slower on his train to Birmingham. On this 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 train, on this train to Birmingham. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir, Mr. Hugh
I
Allen.
appreciate it. Thank you very much.
How you
Yeah.
like those 3 claps in the room?
I like the 3 claps in the room.
He takes the claps.
I love them,
Always.
but I don't.
Always.
Never mind.
We're going to take a real quick break. We'll be back with more music from Hugh Allen and an interview with Cameron Elmore right after this, live from Market Square.
Are they running a commercial?
I believe so. And we're back, live from Market
Are
Square.
you playing the bongos over there?
Yeah, I was playing my digital air bongos.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. So I tell you what, man, we have a great guest on the show. Something
Very
unique,
interesting guest,
Something
yeah.
we've never done before. 100% different. We have Cameron Elmore.
Cameron Elmore,
From,
bull riding.
Bull riding, yeah.
Yeah,
Tell us what it's
professional
like to
bull
be a
rider.
bull rider. And how old are you?
17.
You're
I started-
17.
Started 2 years ago.
Started 2 years ago,
Can't tell you what date I got that knocked out on me.
right? What was your intention to be like, I want to be a bull rider? Hopefully I don't get kicked in the nuts.
Well, that's just part of it, but no, I just worked around them, ate them. I'm like, might as well ride them.
Yeah, right on.
Right.
So, I mean,
Is it something that family has done or friends, or is it just something that interested you?
no, I'm the first one in my family to ever, I guess, be crazy enough to get on one.
Now,
Well, somebody's got to be the first.
how big is a bull that you normally ride? Like on average, what's the average weight that a bull is running?
1,800 pounds.
How much do you weigh?
100, well, my weight varies from 130 to 135.
All right,
Soaking wet.
Yeah.
So.
Soaking wet may weigh 136.
Yeah, right. So you're a little dude on a big ass bull
Yeah.
that is gonna rock you around a circle, I guess. Or like, what's the average time length that you would ride?
8 seconds, man. That's the goal, right?
8
Yeah,
seconds.
that's like, okay, get off now.
Yeah.
You've got your bull covered, but I'm still working, getting trained to get there. Past year, 2 years, I've been riding blind, not knowing what I've been doing. I've been saying, okay, let's ride.
Right.
But now I'll have somebody training me, so getting somebody to help me.
Well, that's one of those. It's one of those sports around here because you go to a bull or a rodeo and they've got so many different kinds. You've got roping, you've got the riding, you've got all the different styles and I guess divisions. What made you settle on getting on one rather than being a clown or something like that even?
Well, I truthfully have no clue. I guess it's just the adrenaline. It's just
It's got to be a rush.
It has to be a massive rush, dude. It has to be like something intense.
I think if anybody tells you other than adrenaline, I think they're going to be crazy.
Right.
That's, I think, the biggest thing in bull riding. Adrenaline and just, I don't know, it's more free feeling because it's just, you can't really out-muscle the bull. It's just one of the things like...
Hang on for dear life.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I mean, there's a little bit of skill to it. It's like knowing
Yeah,
how it's going to move and, reading its body.
It's all about shifting your hips.
Yeah.
Like, the best thing you can do for bull riding is wrestling because you learn to maneuver your body weight. That's basically what bull riding is, maneuvering your body weight and with the bull.
So when you step into that corral and you saddle up on that thing, and before that gate kicks open, what's that last thought in your mind before you're out there and he's bucking it?
I just take a deep breath because any thinking can get you hurt. So I
Yeah.
just take a deep breath and it's like, well.
And then just go for the ride of your life, right?
Pretty much.
So how long you been doing? You said around 2 years you've been doing it.
I've hit my 2-year mark. This coming up year will be my 3rd year. I think I started in July 6th, if I'm not mistaken.
Now, bull riding is not something that I'm specialty in by any means. I think if I put my butt on a bull, it'd probably throw me off pretty quick.
Yeah.
Now you've had some pretty rough incidents, I'm sure, with riding bulls. What's the worst thing that has ever happened to you on a bull?
Well, I've been pretty blessed, truly. I haven't gotten seriously hurt, just mostly scrapes and scratches. But out of my encounters, I'd say probably a busted vest. That's been my worst. Just had
Busted
a bull,
vest.
big 2,400-pound bull step on my vest and busted all the
He
seams out
stepped
of it.
on you?
Yeah, he stepped on my, whatever you call this, I don't know,
Yeah.
lower stomach, and ripped through all my vest, and had a couple pieces left to save my stomach. So.
Wow.
That's pretty intense. I feel like if a bull stepped on me, I would get crushed. Dude.
Well, and that's another thing is
It stepped through my soul.
It's one of those things this is the safety in that training because you still see people riding in the guards, full helmet and things like that. But then you see people riding dry with no protection like that. What's the different level there?
Well, from as many incidents as was back in the day,
Yeah.
we're mandatory to wear a vest like we have to. And the vest is like just a couple pieces of Kevlar sewn into like pleather, which is plastic leather,
Yeah.
plastic or leather. And then helmets are optional, which I'm riding one because I'm trying to save my life.
Right.
I want to ride as long as I can. I'm not old enough to be dumb that yet.
Right.
Now, how old are you?
17.
17, man. Youngin' on a bull, bro. Big 2,400-pound bull would be terrifying.
Yeah,
It'd be
absolutely.
terrifying.
And you've got a couple of wins under your belt as well, right?
I've had a couple under a youth rodeo. Still working to get my first one at a pro event, but
Awesome.
getting there day by day.
Awesome.
Nice.
I mean, 17, you got time to work at it, and I mean, 2 years. I mean, I know there's guys that spend their lives on these things,
Yeah.
and some of them get real lucky. Some of them come back from crazy injuries and still ride the hell out of those bulls. So, kudos to you, man. That's a wild thing to get into.
Now, we do have some clips.
Yeah,
of
we
him.
do.
So let's play. I think we have 2 of them.
Yeah,
Let's just play them back to back. If we
Yeah.
could.
Which of those clips? Give us a cue when we got that up here. Okay, great.
Now, one of them was your favorite one from Saturday.
Oh yeah. We're waiting on it to pull up here. So there's one. They won't show the other one.
We don't have the other one, guys.
Oh, we don't have the
okay.
other one. So it would look like that bull was massive coming out the gate, trying to run you over. And now this thing is.
Yeah, now you got your volume up.
Yeah, so I
That's
apologize.
crazy. So where was that at Chilhowie or somewhere?
Yeah, that was at the fairgrounds.
Right on. That's
So
awesome.
where do these events usually take place? And they usually on Saturday nights?
They go, some of them run through the week, some of them run through the weekend. But
You travel around for them?
I just stay local, like in Tennessee area for now. But next year I plan on hopping on the circuit and like getting a part-time job, and then making rodeo my full-time job.
Oh, yeah.
What does that kind of thing possibly pay out? What's the?
Just depends. More riders, the more money. I think the lowest one I've been to is at least $1,000.
Gotcha.
So, and I guess a lot of that too is leaning on trying to get sponsorships and things like that as well, right?
They help, but sponsors equal money.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you
There
got
you
to win
go.
in order to get them.
Definitely. We had someone tune in. They said, "Is there a right way or a wrong way to fall when you get thrown off?"
Well, the right way is cover your bull and then look off, but the worst way you can get thrown off is getting thrown off, pretty much. It sounds kind of rude, but you always pray for that one lucky get off.
Yeah,
Right.
I've seen some very graceful dismounts, I'll say. You can tell they lost it, but they just kind of sailed through the air gracefully and landed. And it's like, all right, that was a perfect 10-point landing. I'm good.
Yeah.
You see some of the guys get thrown and...
Absolutely mutilated.
Yeah, but so when something like that happens, when you get thrown and the bull's coming at you, ball up, is that the best thing, or?
Well, your first instinct naturally should be look where, find the bull, look
Yeah.
where it's at. Like, you should be getting up in the process, be like getting up and looking behind you or around you. And the only time you really want to ball up is if the bull is like mawing you, horning, like tearing you up.
Yeah.
But your number one instinct is to be get up, get to a gate.
Get out of there as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I mean, it's one of those.
It seems intense, dude.
Yeah, man.
It seems so
but it's
intense.
one of those trades that has such a storied history. It's like one of those fringe athletics that they have those real guys that have been doing it for years. They've dedicated their life to it. That are just they're the real hard ass, so to speak. And you don't get that in a lot of trades. So
No, I started out sports in t-ball. I'm like, oh, no, not really for me. Then I went to football, which was rough, but not rough enough. So I quit. Went to wrestling, did a couple years of that. And then I went back to football, and it's like, no, time to try to find something rougher.
you hear that from some guys. Like one of my buddies, he plays hockey and rugby. And it's just like, they're the most contact I can get in a sport.
Yeah.
Issues?
No, I got it. He's texting me, I think.
Oh,
Go
okay.
for it.
Well, Cameron, thanks so much for joining us.
Where
Where can
can
people get in contact with you? You got an Instagram, I know, and stuff like that.
Facebook, Instagram, I pretty much have it all.
All right, shout out those handles so people can hit you up and follow you.
My Instagram would be Cameron19_, and then my Facebook would just be my name, Cameron Elmore,
And that's Cameron with a K
and no E.
and no E.
And no E.
Yeah. So remember it, spell it right, go follow him, because he posts some great videos and pictures like what you saw the clip earlier. Stuff from his excursions and his riding, man. It's nuts.
It
It's
is.
nuts.
You are crazy, dude. You are officially crazy.
Yeah, 17-year-old and wild as hell, that's for sure.
I've been called that a couple times.
Yeah.
But he's so soft-spoken and polite, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it just...
I tell you what, I'm gonna let him handle the bulls while I handle the computer.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
You second that?
I second that.
I'm good riding a desk.
Yeah.
Got to make a difference in the world, man.
Absolutely. Cameron, thanks for joining us. And stay
Make sure you
tuned.
check out his pages too, because
Yeah.
there's a lot of content on his pages. He markets himself, gets himself out there, trying to find some sponsorships. If you would like to get in the bull riding sponsorship realm, you should contact Cameron
Or
Elmore.
go check out some live bull riding. That's an awesome thing. I don't think a lot of people take it into consideration what an awesome thing it is to just go witness a rodeo.
I want to go. When's your next one?
Well, I'm out for a couple weeks because of back injury. So
You got a back injury right now?
yeah, still working 5 days a week though. So
What did
What
you
did I
get?
say?
You get a
Wow.
bull punch you in your face? Like what happened?
no, at the fair I rode Friday night as well because I'm like
The fair here in Knoxville?
in Knoxville, yeah, and I'm like, oh, I can't just stand around and watch. I'm like, I got to, it's itching. So I got on and I got slammed so hard that my whole body just, when I went like this, my whole body just shifted, and it really messed up my back. But I was having back problems prior from bull riding.
Yeah, you hear a lot about like the disc compression injuries and stuff like that. But hell, I could ride it perfectly and it'd still mess up my back just having to, no. Nope,
Yeah.
not this.
It's a form you have to hold, and if you don't hold that form, then your body's gonna wear quicker than it normally would.
Crumple you up like an accordion or something.
So when you turn 18, you should go to Cotton Eye Joe's and you should enter yourself in the bull riding competitions and make bank.
No, I've been thinking about going right up there riding the mechanical bull, act like I don't know what I'm doing, and all of a sudden whip out my maneuvers.
Yeah, there you go.
Have
Be
some,
like,
have some old drunk people saying like, man, you're not doing this right. Am I doing it right now?
Yeah, right.
they'll break the motor trying to buck you off.
Drink it up. What do you got, buddy?
Yeah, exactly.
Cameron, take it easy. Have a great night. Follow him on his social media. And
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, absolutely. We're
Appreciate
going to be
it.
back with some music from Hugh Allen right after this, live from Market Square.
Life ain't it funny how we want to rewind all the good times we've had, could stop on a dime. Wondering what you're doing, wonder where you've been, but I know right now I'm wondering, my friend, I'm wondering. Lord, I'm wondering, have you danced on the moon, shared a drink with the sun? Have you talked to the angels, called a star that's on the run? One thing's for sure, I wish you were here, but I know talk through the memories and the tears. I remember the last time that we said goodbye. Never dreamed it'd be the last time until I start to cry. Now I'm rolling out life's highway, but I would give to hear your call. But I know you're right beside me when the tears start to fall. On the moon, shared a drink with the sun. Have you talked to the angels, called a star that's on the run? One thing's for sure, I wish you were here, but I know we can talk through the memories and the tears.
Welcome back, live from Market Square, and great show. We're rolling on with it. We got a jack of all trades, Mr. Jack Allen. What's going on, man?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you guys?
Doing well. We just heard a song from you. Give us a little bit of backstory on that.
The Memories in the Tears is what it's called. Back in 2018, my brother was second oldest. I'm the oldest of 9 siblings, actually.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your parents are busy.
Yeah. But he was the second oldest. So he was 29 years old when he passed away.
Wow, tragic.
Yeah. But that was in 2018. I was trying to cope. So it was more like a coping mechanism.
Catharsis, yeah.
Yeah, so I just wrote a song.
Right
that
on.
was it.
Well, you're multi-talented. You do acting, you do entertaining of all kinds, voiceover work, you do all kinds of stuff. What got you interested in doing entertainment to begin with?
To be honest, I guess it was just something that was naturally, I just loved to do. I was always in the spotlight in school. The class clown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, it was not technically necessarily the spotlight, but it was a spotlight. It was just, I just loved to entertain. I loved to make people laugh or give them some kind of an emotion of some sort. So I was, always trying to do something for them to notice. So, it was just something I just loved to do. So I just kept doing it. And here I am. So, I'm still trying,
I think you find that's true everywhere you go.
Yeah.
So the acting, you've had a couple of really crazy gigs. You've gotten on some, really good projects. Tell me about some of your favorites.
To start off, there was a Carrie Underwood music video I was a part of. I was an extra in it, but it was really cool to be a part of it. And, I was on a few features. There was one particular called Nothing is Impossible. It's just, you guys had Mr. David A.R. White here to interview, and I was actually on that. So, as an extra, but it was pretty cool. It's one of the hopefuls is what it was. So I got to be a part of that project, and that was actually really fun. I loved it, and it was just so many different things. One of the projects I really loved was a film festival film, Apostate.
Yeah, you were just in a.
That's what we were getting to. Absolutely.
Yeah, and that one was actually filmed in Clinton, in Anderson County.
Clinton, Tennessee.
That's where you're from, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, so we filmed it there. The Sian Manuel's, he's actually the director. Tony Caudell's the producer and casting producer. And I'll tell you what, that was it was a great story. And I don't want to ruin anything in case you guys want to see it. If you want to know any updates or anything, you just go to Filmcrest. It was at Filmcrest Films. I think it's something like that.
Filmcrest Films. And what was the title of the film?
The title was Apostate.
Okay.
Yes. And that was not probably somebody else would probably put in the comments what it actually is. I can't think of it offhand. But it's you can go onto their page and look for updates or anything when they start to actually release it for showing and everything. So.
And you actually won an award for your performance in that?
I did actually. I was quite surprised actually. I won Best
I saw your
Actor.
name on I saw your face and your name and all your stuff on a really large screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It was really surreal. I won Best Actor in a Supporting Role out of all the films in it. It just blew my mind. I was like, whoa, okay.
Well, you deserve it, man. You work it.
It was pretty awesome. Yeah, and there's a lot of talented people. I thought that I wasn't even going to get that, but I was surprised. Pleasantly.
Right.
I think it's a great thing for them to host in this community.
Yes, and it's just great. And I think you guys had Keith McDaniel's.
Yeah, we had
his friend came in.
Yeah,
not
we had.
Keith.
Can't remember his name right now.
Yeah.
That's been 2 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah. For the Knoxville Film Festival.
Yeah, we had them coming in
Jack
to talk.
something?
He was one of the guys behind Sparks that showed.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. And so I mean, it's something that you can always go onto their page if you want to know when they start doing those. They do those every year.
Yeah, the
so
Knoxville
far,
Film
so-
Fest is great. It's a great
it's
outlet.
really great.
How many films were in that one this year?
It was
You know?
over 80, I wanted to say. It was like
Yeah,
60, 80
there was a
something.
lot of them.
I mean, they were showing them all day for 3 days, like into like 1, 2 a.m. So
Yeah, they had like roughly around 180 awards they had to give out. So
Wow.
yeah,
It's incredible. It's incredible, man.
it's crazy. But yeah, that's
So what's the big new thing on the horizon for you, Jack? We know you do karaoke too.
yeah.
So-
I have started Jack of All Trades Entertainment is what I call it. It's my karaoke show. I'm doing that every Friday over at the Rabbit Hole is what they call it. That's in Clinton as well, 368 Market Street. Yeah, every Friday I'll be doing that there. And so yeah, I'm just going all around basically. Yeah, so just putting a little bit of this, a little bit of that. The biggest goal right now is to try to get bigger and better roles. I just recently signed on with the Stare Agency, so I'm
are they based in Clinton as well?
exactly yes.
Yeah, I thought
It's
so.
all based in Clinton. Everything's in Clinton. Let's go there. But yeah, it's it's been really great, and I love it. And I've been finding work. I've been doing commercials. I've been doing all different kinds of things lately, and and I don't want to stop. I just want to keep going. So
That's awesome.
What is your biggest goal that you have right now currently?
my biggest goal is to become mainstream.
Mainstream commercial guy?
Mainstream acting. Mainstream actor. Yeah, it's my biggest goal. But if I'm mainstream anywhere else, great. I'll do it all, and I love to entertain. I love to, I can always use it as a stepping stone in order to get to where I want to be. So,
That's particularly what you find in film is the more that you can do. If you can do a little music, if you can sing, if you can play a little bit, anything like that helps you because
Yeah.
it's less that you've got to learn for a role, that they've got to teach you for a role, and it helps you just inhabit that character a little bit easier.
Yeah.
So give us a little bit of background on Apostate. How long was the shooting on Apostate?
I'm not 100% sure on that. My roles took a day. So,
Took a day?
Yeah.
Wow.
All my scenes took a day. But I think they spent a good time on it. I think there was a specific amount of time. I'm not quite sure what that time was, but there was a specific amount of time they had to do it before they were able to submit it. But the storyline is great. Basically, it has, there's a politician, a young politician, falls in love with another woman. And there's a little bit of a scandal. There's a little bit of, there's a little bit of a stretch to the story, and then there's some racial things in it as well, because it's all based back in the 50s.
Yeah.
So you got to have that mindset back how it was, but but there was, it's just a little bit of everything. But all in all, it was a great rounded story. The writer is Nathan. I don't know if you know who that is.
No idea.
I had the details on the stuff pulled up here. But
You got it on there?
I've only got some of the details here. I'm not trying to scroll through it. But, yeah.
Nathan Day.
I was looking at it, and it seems so like you've got this period piece, like genre film, that's like thinly veiling modern problems in that kind of...
Exactly, yeah. And so it just teaches you it gives you a really good lesson at the end. So everything with a good story has a good lesson, obviously, and so I think it's a well-rounded story all the way around, and it was phenomenal. I think it could really be a mainstream feature film.
Awesome.
Honestly.
I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see a couple of the films. I just noticed on here as well that Sparks won the first place for a Tennessee documentary
Oh,
film.
wow, yeah.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Jeff. That's who it was. Jeff Jocelyn.
Jeff Jocelyn. That's it. Yeah.
I knew I'd find some of those details
Yeah.
eventually.
Definitely. Now I had someone tune in and they said, "What is your favorite role and the one that was the hardest role to play and why?" So what was your favorite? What was the hardest and why was it the hardest?
Well, my favorite role, I'd have to say, was Roscoe for the Dukes of Hazzard Hoedown. That was a live entertainment over at the Grand Majestic in Pigeon Forge. That was my favorite, hands down, because it was just fun.
Yeah.
It was just a great, and I had a lot of comedic lines.
So
and
you were
everything.
Roscoe
So
P. Coltrane.
I was Roscoe P. Coltrane. That's what they call me. And so it was a great experience. It was really fun, and I got to sing, I got to act, I got to do everything. You know, so, and it was and I think the hardest role, I think would be was when I was performing for the Hatfield and McCoy's Dinner Feud. Actually, when I was doing that, I was Paul Hatfield and the mayor. I think the mayor was my hardest. And
that was live too, right?
That was live. Everything was all live. And I think the reason why it was my hardest is because I had to learn a full script for 2 shows for 2 different characters each.
Yeah.
In like
That's why
a
they put
month.
Jack Allen in the hot seat.
So it was really, that right there in itself, that was really hard. That was like a crunch time. You had to get everything, and because of the fact it's live, you can't go cut, and most film acting, they can just go cut, let's rewind that, let's take it back, do it again.
Yeah.
This, if you mess up, you just got to keep going, and you got to be able
because
to.
you usually have 1 or 2 dress rehearsals before the show goes into production, and you don't really have rehearsals. You just have performances after that.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like straight into it, and you just got to keep going.
Crazy.
And so if you mess up a line, I mean, it happens to a lot. If you mess up a line, if you just freeze, you just got to go
Flub
with it
a note,
and just got to keep going.
Yeah.
You just got to snap out of it and keep going and just act like it never happened.
Have you seen any actors or been on stage with any actors that get that deer in the headlights look, and you're trying to draw them back
Yeah. Well, I myself have been a victim of that as well. There was a couple times where I was like, I'll introduce you to the, what's your name again? What am I doing? Because as the mayor, that was I think, like I said, that was my hardest role, because the mayor wasn't just a character.
He was a host.
He was also the host. He was the MC. I had to come out before the entire show even started and do a big old thing, and talk to the crowd and make sure everybody got revved up, things of that nature. So it was really fun though. I mean, it was a great experience to be able to learn how to do that stuff. Just to have that in your back pocket is very rare.
Hell yeah, that's trial by fire theater right there.
Yeah, exactly. So they just threw you in it. They just threw me in it, and I was like, yeah. Well, it was during the whole COVID thing and everything, and they needed people, and so it was like, who could they? People were getting sick, and things.
A lot of turnover and things.
A lot of turnover. So they needed somebody. So I just like, hey, I can be a swing character, run in for this person, run in for that person, and whatnot. And it was great. I loved the experience, and I even have a clip, actually. I don't know if you.
I believe we do.
I even have a clip of one of my performances at the Grand Majestic as Roscoe. If that was something.
We'll see if it's labeled in there. Give me a thumbs up or a wink or a nod. Can I get a wink or a nod? I'm getting a 1 minute.
Was it 723 or 7?
It's the. I think it was the 7-1. Or maybe it was the 7-2-3.
We're gonna play one.
We're gonna play one, see what it is.
Roll the dice. I love
one.
it.
Let's see.
When the band started playing, Watermelon Queen said, "Let me show you something that you ain't never seen." She grabbed him by the arm, said, "Come on, let's go." And she did, down spun around and cozy dog. Then she right back on her heels, tied down to her knees, crawled across the floor, then she jumped back on her feet. She wiggled and she tickled, beat all you ever saw. Said, "This is how you do the watermelon crawl." Then we got 100 gallons of sweet red wine made from the biggest watermelons on the vine. Help yourself to some, but obey the law. If you drink, don't drive through the watermelon crawl. Through the watermelon crawl. Have fun, you all. But do the watermelon crawl.
We back?
Yeah.
We back? Nice. Very cool. Yeah, and that's a big theater up there as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the Grand Majestic, they're actually going to be doing, you can look those up, their website, and you can find out all their showings and everything. And they do a lot of shows through Pigeon Forge, and Grand Majestic is one of them that does about, I think they have about 3 main shows that they do that's even big in Vegas.
Yeah.
So they go, so I'm like,
yeah,
wow,
they rotate a lot of stuff out. There's a lot of entertainers and performers that kind of rotate between here, Vegas, and Branson.
Yeah, exactly.
Quite a few of them have come
whoever
here now.
wants you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So where can people find you?
You can find me on my page on Facebook. It's just official Jack Allen, and you can actually find me on Instagram as Jack.Allen13. And so either one of those you can find me. Usually that's just where I'm at.
If you want to hang out with Jack on the social medias, hit him up on the Facebook or the Gram, and stay tuned or keep an eye out for Apostate, getting its official release schedule and stuff coming out. Check out award-winning supporting role from Mr. Jack Allen.
Yeah, that was really crazy. I actually have a clip of that actual moment.
Do we?
I think.
Is that the one that
I
the other sent?
Yeah, it was sent with that, but they probably don't have it right now.
Might.
They probably have to try to find that one.
Okay. Well, better yet, share it on your social media. That way people
yeah.
can go over there and
Exactly.
check it out. I guess we're going to take a quick break and be back with more music from Hugh Allen.
And an interview.
And an interview with him
Actually,
as well.
I think we should run the music video, Rebel on the Run,
Yeah.
and then have him come in
Yeah,
and do
sounds
an
good.
interview.
And
then
then if they
we'll do a
want to know
commercial
more
break.
about the Apostate, they can look up Hillcrest Films. Their page.
Hillcrest Films.
Hillcrest Films, yep. And they can look up updates for anything upcoming projects as well. So
Yeah, maybe you want to get involved with them. I mean, it's
Yeah.
local filmmaking and stuff like that. They do some really cool projects. And I mean, if they're making them in my hometown of Clinton, they can't be bad people. So
Oh yeah.
they work with Jack. So
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Jackson there.
Yeah.
Jackson there.
We'll be right back with some music from Hugh Allen right now.
Yeah.
Rebel on the Run.
Rebel on the run.
Run.
We back live from Market Square. Great night. Great guests so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to learn about bull riding and kicked in the face by a bull.
You got to check out Cameron Elmore out there giving it hell to them bulls. And Jack Allen winning
all trades.
Yeah, Jack of all trades, winning awawards for
you know, it's wild that, you know, he was helping us do sales there for a while.
We got the set designer here as well, you know, hanging out in the eaves, and they won for best set design as well. So congratulations to them as well.
Definitely, man. So it's cool to see all the different amount of entertainment that comes through here.
Such a variety of stuff.
I'm trying to
just
get
in this area.
I'm just trying to get us some weird oddball things, including Hugh Allen.
Weird talk about speaking of oddballs.
Look at this guy.
I know, right? Why is everybody always picking on me?
Oh,
you have your mic on you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, he does.
Cool.
I did.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Oh.
It fell.
It fell. Hugh, how you been doing, big dog?
Been doing good, man. Been doing good. How you been?
We've been well. We've been well, man.
Is that better?
That looks, it's way better. There
It
you
should
go.
be. Yeah, we're glad to have you back. It's hard to pin you down. You've been up here recording new music. We've shot a music video with you. We've been trying to pin down to do more stuff, but you're a hard man to pin down. You stay busy with work. You stay busy with shows. You got a family. You're a hard man to nail down, but man, you do it.
Brother, I'm telling you, it's hard, but yeah, I do it, man. If I'm not behind the wheel of an 18-wheeler, I'm out there doing shows, and when I'm not out there doing shows, I'm at home with the wife and kids, and you know, that's my three passions: doing music, driving 18-wheelers, and spending time with the wife and kids.
And the family is super supportive. I've seen them out at shows and everything as well. Courtney comes out, and she's the gang to the parade.
Oh yeah, my wife is my rock, man. She, you know, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So, you know, she's really been good at pushing me and been good at supporting me, and you know, she tries to make every one of my shows. So, you know, I couldn't ask for a better woman. You know what I mean? So,
testament to that adage: behind every good man
is a good woman. Amen, brother. Amen.
So you got new music that you're working on. We're going to be shooting a video for you coming up very soon for Dad Loves You.
Absolutely.
Daddy Loves You.
Yeah, Daddy Loves You.
It's Dad Loves You.
Yeah.
Sorry. My
It's
bad.
Dad Loves You.
Dad loves you. Shout out to my dad. I love you too.
Looking forward to that video, actually. Looking forward to shooting it.
Yeah. We were talking earlier about some of the plans you got for it, and when you mentioned it, I know we had mentioned it a couple months ago when we started planning things, but as things are, so much gets lost in the mix, and I can't wait to shoot something like that for you because we had a blast with Rebel on the Run.
Yeah, we did, man.
Dude, that one was a wild video. When I called that chicken place, I said, "Hey, can we stage a robbery and pull a gun from there?" And then they're like, "What?" And I was like, "We're gonna stage a robbery, and we're gonna come in there with a weapon. It's not gonna be loaded, but we're gonna point it at your cashier." And they're like, "Okay, sounds good. We're not gonna tell the cashier that you guys are gonna do this." I said, "Sounds fantastic. Let's do it." She was freaking out, and she knew you. She was like terrified. She was like, "What is going on?"
She was a great sport about it,
She
for
was.
sure.
She really was.
And go ahead.
You know, my favorite part of that video, though, is the entire video is whenever the actor, the main actor is Anthony, is whenever he walks up to me and, you know, I push him, he pushes me, and then I just deck him. That was just, I loved it. It was awesome. You know, I would never do that in real life because, hey, he's a big old boy, man.
Well, and it's his bar.
Yeah, exactly. So I wouldn't, but it was fun. I mean, we really enjoyed doing that video. And second, you know, another part of the video I like is, you know, I'm a big biker enthusiast. I love the biker nation. You know, I try to support them as much as I can. And to watch that video and just see, you know, the line of bikes coming in, I mean, it sent chills down my back. You know, it was just awesome. I loved it.
The mob coming in.
Oh, yeah. You know,
mob coming in to get him. Yeah, Anthony was cracking me up with that gun. He was everybody around. He had to show you this is not loaded.
Yeah, exactly.
And, I mean,
this isn't loaded.
He walked across the street there in downtown Lake City to that flea market across the street and said, "Hey, we're going to be staging a robbery over here."
Yeah.
So y'all, just so y'all know, if you see a gun, and here it is, it's unloaded.
You know, I was on the phone with Lake City Police trying to get all that secured, and like no one ever really got back to me about it. I was like, screw it, we're just gonna do it and see what happens.
Well, he knows half the police anyways. They hang out at his bar.
What's funny is, like, you know, these two police cars rolled by right before we shot it. I was like, "Anthony, put the gun down, put the gun down, put it down, put it down. They're gonna come and arrest us."
That was a great idea you had for that video, and I'm glad that we were able to make it work.
Well, I
out there.
appreciate that. And the wings were really good afterwards too. So
Yeah, absolutely.
they were awesome wings, man.
That was a long day of shooting, so wings tasted
was.
good afterwards,
Yeah,
So what's big and new on the horizon now? You got a really solid band now.
Yeah, I do. I'm very blessed to have the guys that I do. I mean, we're very communicative. We communicate often. We try to, do what's best for the band. We constantly collaborate. With each other. My guys, they're just awesome. I mean, I can't brag about them enough. They're just awesome.
They all seem real invested in the success and the seeing it move forward. So that's a testament.
Absolutely. Well, my biggest saying is, to me, it really doesn't matter how good of an artist you are, how good of a singer. You can't be who you are unless you have a good band behind you. Your guys behind you are they're the backbone. I can't get out there and sing. I can't be a performer. I can't be an entertainer unless I have a band behind me that's, willing to put forth the effort to put me out there, give me the music so that I can. So, I mean, we're all a team. I mean, basically what it boils down to is we're a team.
Yeah.
We couldn't do it without each other. So.
Well, y'all been beating the brakes off of shows for weeks and weekends and back and forth between bike rallies and bar shows and everything like that. So
absolutely.
I mean, it's been treating you well, and then obviously the passion behind it showing to the folks because they're eager to book you.
Absolutely, and it's a passion. It's what we do. We love every minute of it. Wouldn't change it for the world. I mean, the biggest thing is looking out in the crowd, and my guys, all of us, we see the response that we get. We see people, smiling, dancing. They really feed us. So, we enjoy everything we do. So, and we're going to keep doing it, as long as we can until the good Lord takes it.
They feed you figuratively and literally. I've seen them bring plates of food to y'all boys.
All right, yeah. Oh yeah.
They know a working band can get hungry.
Oh yeah.
But you've been up here working on some new music. Tell the folks about some of the new singles you got, because we're going to be doing like a full album, or is it EP?
Yeah, absolutely.
Full album.
Couple of songs coming out. One is well, obviously Dad Loves You. Ghost, which is the tribute to the Cherokee Nation. A couple of love songs, that are coming out. A couple of other good songs. I don't want to, tell the names of them yet.
Yeah.
But just everybody stay tuned. It's a lot of good music coming out.
Stay tuned or come out to a show, because
yeah,
some of them
exactly.
he's playing live, man.
Yeah, we do play a lot of them live. We play a lot of the originals live, but we're not releasing them yet. But that's coming. That is coming.
So stay tuned for that. And new merch is in as well.
Absolutely. We've got merch ordered. We're having some stuff. We're going to have tank tops. We're going to have koozies. We're going to have bumper stickers. We're going to have regular T-shirts. Right now, we're scheduled to get all that in. We were supposed to get it last week, but because of the COVID and because of the viruses going around, people are getting sick, so it kind of pushed everything back. I think the printer, the people who were printing, some of their employees got the COVID. They had to wind up taking a couple of weeks off. So, but no, we do have merch coming in, and as a matter of fact, it's going to be portraying our new logo.
Awesome.
So we're looking forward to that. Can't wait for that to come in.
Get everybody kitted out with some good Hugh Allen merch.
Amen.
Yeah, and I mean, you being a driver, more than anyone how, logistics, you can order something, that might not be when you get it.
Exactly. Well, I ordered something one year. I ordered in, I guess it was October. Around October. Ordered, as a matter of fact, it was my wife a Christmas present. I ordered in October. Well, it finally showed up in March of the next year. Well, here, honey.
I was thinking about our anniversary coming up.
Yeah, Merry Christmas 3 months later. But yeah, it's, it is what it is. So
yeah, absolutely. Well, we've got some great events coming up soon too. So
actually, I'm working on a date right now in December. Hopefully, I can get them on it.
Yes.
It'll be with. I'm trying to make this happen. It's Hugh Allen Country, Belfast Six Pack, and Will Wesley at Open Court.
I love Hugh Allen and Belfast. I
Oh,
love
I know.
the broship right there.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
let me tell you, since y'all brought that up,
You guys did play recently, Sunday.
Yes, we played this past Sunday. We did a benefit for the
Tracy.
Tracy and Brad Farley, the owners of the gym, and that turned out really well. It was a good turnout.
I'm so glad.
I was honored to be a part of that, and Brandon and I, the lead singer of Belfast, we're really good friends. I love that man to death. We're actually talking about maybe writing some songs together. So
I love that.
stay tuned for that one. We're
I would love that.
actually talking about it, so it could happen. So, but yeah, we did that benefit, and I was honored to do it. And yes, there are some some other stuff coming up. I will say, I'm going to go ahead and spill the beans tonight
Spill
on
the
live
beans.
TV.
Pop it open.
In October, which is October the 9th, we will be opening up for one of the biggest Hank Williams Jr. tribute bands in the nation. It's called All My Rowdy Friends.
Oh, nice.
We are
Fantastic.
scheduled to play October the 9th up in Bristol, Tennessee, and I am looking forward to that show because we are going to party.
Hell yeah.
I'm coming,
It is going
dude.
to be a country
Putting it in the
party.
calendar.
Where's that going to be at?
That is actually going to be at Thunder Valley Tavern.
Wow.
Up in Bristol. It
Awesome.
was scheduled to be at Midnight Oasis, but they moved it to Thunder Valley Tavern. So
That's
we're
a
looking.
bit bigger venue
Oh,
too. Yeah.
a very big venue.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it's Bristol's equivalent to Knoxville's Cotton Eye Joe's.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that show. We've got a Halloween bash coming up in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. We've got a couple other big shows coming up. Just stay tuned to the Facebook page, Hugh Allen Country, and you'll be able to see all the events coming up.
I know this Saturday you're going to be up at Corn Pone Tavern right here in Powell, Tennessee, right?
Absolutely. Corn Pone Tavern in Powell.
Go
You said
check
what
that
was
out,
that
8
date?
p.m.
October what?
October the 9th.
Oh, dude, I gotta be in a wedding. Damn it.
He's like, I'm going to be at a wedding.
I'm sorry.
He's like, no,
I'm
I,
missing, man.
he's like, I was going to bring all my rowdy friends.
Yeah.
Hey, it's going to get rowdy, let me tell you. I'm
Awesome.
looking
Is
forward to
there tickets for that going to be available? Going to be posting a link for that sometime?
Yeah, there will be a link posted for that. I know there's it's going to be tickets, but I'm not exactly sure. I'll put that on my page tomorrow, I believe, or sometime this week.
Cool.
All that information to be up for everybody to see.
Follow him over at Hugh Allen on Facebook, and stay tuned for that ticket link. If you want to party with some old Hank tunes, some old Hank Williams Jr. tunes, and Hugh, that's going to be a good night, man.
Oh yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's
Right
going to
there
get
in
wild.
Bristol, right there in the shadow of Bristol Motor Speedway. Yeah, that's going to get
Yeah,
wild.
it's going to get wild, buddy. So yeah,
Right
I'm looking
on.
forward to
So
it.
where can people find you?
I told
Actually,
him.
you can find me two different areas. You can find me on Facebook, which is facebook.com/Hugh Allen Country, or you can visit our website, which is HughAllenOfficial.com. HughAllenOfficial.com.
Now I think this guy built that website, right?
Yes, he did. He actually.
I'm
built
still
that.
trying to work on it, man. Don't you blame that?
We argue back and forth on it because he'll like something and I'll dislike it, and I'll like something, he'll dislike it. We're just back and forth. So it's
kind of like
I'm just kidding.
we'll get there
We'll
eventually.
get there eventually.
But yeah, go follow him on the socials. Go check him out live because I'm telling you,
He's a good show, bro.
with the
He's a good
band and
show.
everything, man, he has got some solid swingers in there, and they knock them out of the park. Whether it's originals, covers, don't matter. It's a rockin' time. Get out there and support some Hugh Allen, and stay tuned because you're gonna play one more song for us before we wrap up the show.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hugh, thanks for joining us.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having us.
Let's run
Absolutely.
the
What?
promotion commercial, and then we'll go right into Hugh closing the show
Yeah,
out.
absolutely. We'll do it.
I love the sound of you calling my name. I'm hung up over you like a frame. You shot me with your arrow of love. And baby, you have really good aim. Love sick, girl, you got me so sick. 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 I love the sound of you calling my name. I'm hung up over you like a frame. You shot me with your arrow of love. And baby, you have really good aim. Love sick, girl, you got me so sick. 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 Yeah.
Sleep over.
I love the sound of you calling my name. I'm hung up over you like a frame. You shot me with your arrow of love. And baby, you have really good aim. Love sick, girl, you got me so sick. 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 I love the sound of you calling my name. I'm hung up over you like a frame. You shot me with your arrow of love. And baby, you have really good aim. Love sick, girl, you got me so sick.
And we're back.
Back in action.
Live from Market Square.
Hey, what's up?
Got to stay on your toes here. Yeah. Had a great show. I want to thank Cameron Elmore for coming by. Check him out. Giving hell to them bulls out there. Good luck. Good luck to him in that, because that's a crazy, crazy profession to be in, and I can't wait to see what he does in it. I mean, because you can tell just the way that he talks about it.
He's ecstatic, but he's quiet, but he's ecstatic. But I tell you what, being 135 pounds, getting on a 2,400-pound bull.
You can tell, like, he was just like,
God, dude.
He was like, yeah, I played football, and it was just like, nah. So I went and did wrestling, and I was like, nah, wrestling a man's too easy. I'm gonna wrestle a bull.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrestle a bull instead.
That's crazy, man.
Now we do have some great shows
and
coming
Jack
up.
Allen.
And
shout
Jack
out
Allen.
Shout out to Jack Allen.
Shout out to Jack.
Check out Apostate.
We do have a really big show this weekend.
Yeah.
We have 4 rock bands and I think 9 hip hop artists at Beer and Brickyard. It's on Saturday. It starts at 8 o'clock. Doors are at $7. $10 to get in. It's gonna be a packed
music
house.
on 2 stages.
Yeah,
so you got hip hop outside, rock and roll inside, bar right there in between.
Yeah, and
Can't go
also
wrong.
it is kind of, the time frame is similar to the UT football game. So if UT gets slaughtered, which hopefully we don't, you can definitely come out to the bar and see some great entertainment. Also, there will be, I know there's TVs there too. They'll probably be playing the game.
Yeah, the game will be on there, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
It's a bar in Knoxville. It's sacrilege not to do it.
Yeah, pretty much. So it should be a great turnout. Welcome to come.
Yeah.
Everyone's welcome to come. It's $10 at the door. It'll be a pretty packed show.
Going to be a great vibe. I mean, rock and hip hop. I mean, we're just trying to do a little mini fest on a Saturday.
Yeah, it's kind of wild putting on a 2-show event, man. I've never done this one before. So.
Well, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, Brickyard's a perfect place for it, though. So come out and catch those vibes. Going to be a good time. And, of course, that event and all the others we got going on this weekend and into the future, you can check out on Facebook on the events tab, or go on over to promotionmngt.com and click on the events tab there.
Yeah, and Friday morning I will be here. by myself because Josh is going to be at a music festival.
I will
but
be at Louder Than Life.
I will be going through all of the events that we have going on and other things coming up and playing some content. And, now we're at the end of the show. So I think we should let Hugh Allen take the show out, baby.
Absolutely. Until then, be blessed, be a blessing to others. We'll catch you next time live from Market Square. Hugh, take it away.
All right. Well, I appreciate y'all. All right. This song I wrote a while back. A lot of you have heard it at our shows, and we kind of rock it out with electric guitar and drums. But tonight I'm going to play it to you the way I originally wrote it. The name of the song is called Ghosts, and this is the original version. We hope you like it. Well, they packed up all their belongings. They were forced to head out west. The women, the children, the medicine men, and all the nation's rest. They didn't know what lied in store, but they prayed to calm their fears. But in the end, they met their fate when they walked that trail of tears. Ghosts of the Indian nation, the warriors crying in the wind. And hey, spirits of salvation, for they're the ghosts of the Indian nation. Where they pleaded to the soldiers, begging to set them free, after they fought and died to save their land down in eastern Tennessee. But now only the memories remain, and the people have been released. And as that eagle spreads his wings, may their spirits rest in peace. Ghosts of the Indian nation, warriors crying in the wind. And hey, spirits of salvation, yeah, they're the ghosts of the Indian nation, for they're the ghosts of the Cherokee nation. Thank you.